Have you thought of a name?
Okay, so here we go. We are at the rehearsal video for Chloe and Philip. And unfortunately we can't use the Botanical Gardens today because there is another function happening. So we're just at their lovely home and we're going to make do with what we can in their beautiful garden here at home. So here we go. We've got Chloe and Philip, and our videographer didn't turn up today. Unreliable, but that won't happen on your wedding day.
Oh, don't freak me out, Leah. Do not.
That will not happen, so don't worry. Who have you got as your photographer?
Caron Photography.
Ooh.
They did a lot of photography from the Brownlow the other night, so I'm so excited that we've secured her. She's a friend of a friend.
Lovely,
so,
lovely. So she will be with you in the morning?
Yes.
And
Obviously,
then-
we'll go and see Phil first.
Yes.
And get some photos of the boys getting ready, and then she'll come over to me, and she'll be with me from then on until.
Okay, could you just let her know my name?
Yes, absolutely.
And just let her know, and I'll find her on Instagram anyway. And
do you need to speak to her?
I think I may have actually already met her before, so I'll just send her an Instagram hello and just say that we're doing the same wedding today, so we can be on par with each other. And then so she will come and be at the venue before you get there?
Yes.
Yep, lovely. And how are you getting to the Botanical Gardens?
I've got a beautiful car booked. I'm not.
Ooh, secret.
It's all a bit of a surprise
Okay.
to my darlings. So
Okay.
I can't say any more right
Lovely. And just to confirm, so the Royal Botanical Gardens on, let's check my notes here, we've got Thursday the 14th of February, Valentine's Day.
I know, it's a great day.
At the Botanical Gardens, Birdview Avenue, South Yarra. So are we all entering via entrance A?
I don't know if it's entrance A. Is it entrance A we're coming in? I think
so.
Yeah, I think so. Look, I'll double check the map.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you about
Okay,
that.
lovely.
Because I know it's not the main entrance that everyone comes in.
Okay.
We're going in a little side one. So I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, let me know. And also, oh, look, the little daughter, Jessica's in the picture. Hello, sweetheart. You want to come stand with Daddy? No? That's okay. You can join me. Would you like to hold my paper for me? Be a very special, important person.
She's a little bit
No,
tired.
a little bit tired. That's it. It's a big event that's
There's a lot
happening in your
happening at the
family.
moment.
Okay, so you'll let me know about the entrance,
Yes.
and then also plan A, plan B. So if it is raining,
Yes.
which fingers crossed be in February, it's great weather. Possibly not
Leah, I
happening.
really, really hope in February it's not raining.
So what is your plan B, and who have I got to call? Because I will make that call on the day with someone that you trust in that responsibility. I will then
Now, is that better to be someone that's in my wedding party or someone out of my wedding party?
out of your wedding party because they will be there with Philip and I.
Right.
And we can make that decision. Philip and I can make that decision. Then we can get someone to call someone that's with you,
Right. Well, it
not
will be-
you,
it will
because you
be-
don't want to be doing that on
It
your
would
wedding
be my
day.
cousin Glenn. He's very reliable.
Okay.
And I'll entrust
So
him with the plan.
okay, so I'll speak to Glenn. I'll
Yes,
find him, cousin
yes.
Glenn. Again,
Yes.
just check me his phone number, and I'll send him a
Absolutely.
text.
I'll put everything in an email for you with all the
Perfect.
points of contact.
And then your plan B in there as well. Which do you know what that is yet? If it's
So if we're arriving
if it's
and it's
raining?
raining, look, I think that
is there a rotunda nearby?
I think that the area there's a possibility of having a marquee set up.
Okay.
So I think we'll check the weather forecast.
Yep.
And if it is raining, I think we will go with the marquee option.
Yes.
But I'm really hoping that we're not going to have to
That-
at this time of year. But yeah, there's definitely something in place that they've told me about,
Okay.
and there is a marquee set up. that we
Right,
can
so
use.
myself, Glenn and Philip will make that decision on the
Yes,
day,
yes.
and then Glenn will have someone he can contact that's with you
Yes.
to let you know that plan B is going ahead.
Yes.
Fingers crossed that does
That
not
doesn't matter.
happen. We don't want that to happen on
no,
the day.
not at all.
Okay, so if we use your garden here as a venue, do you want to use that up there as in your, are you having the arch again like we spoke about?
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
so we'll use this arch, this over here as your arch. Okay, so on the day, this will be your arch here. So you will be entering, Chloe, from which area with the entrance
I
A?
think if we're going that way, I think I'd be coming from over this way.
Okay, lovely. So you come over, and do you have a preference on which side you want to be standing compared to Philip?
Philip will be standing where he is.
On that side, and you want to come onto this
I
side.
wanna come onto this side.
Lovely. Okay, and so when you arrive, just this part first. So when you arrive, do you want me so we'll get you set up. I can either be here with yourself there and Philip there, or we'll put this so we can see this. So you can be there and Philip there, and I can be in the middle here.
definitely want you in the middle.
In the middle?
Yes.
Okay, and then when you go to do your kissing,
Yes.
smoochy oochies, I will then step out the way so then you have the whole arch area here.
Perfect.
You on the
oh,
side.
yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Philip
I
on
love
this
that.
side.
I love
Okay,
that.
lovely. So we'll go through roughly what we're going to do through the ceremony.
Okay.
We won't read the ceremony out.
Okay.
And then we'll do a little rough walk-in.
Okay.
And have all the kids involved and make sure we've got it all down pat. So I've got the little welcome introduction here. We'll do that. We've got some music playing. We've got Chloe arrives with her attendants. So we've got your daughter and your niece and nephews
Yes.
are all arriving with you. We'll do a little introduction. And then we've got your brother Glenn who's doing the first reading.
That's my cousin.
Oh, your cousin, same cousin. Okay, so this is the cousin that we're...
Yes, the one
okay,
that's... Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so cousin Glenn doing the first reading. Then I'll go through another introduction of yourself and Philip.
Okay.
We'll do your I do's.
Yes.
And just with these I do's, would you like me to have my microphone with me?
I
Or
think so, because I think it's a fairly wide space. So
Right.
I think I would prefer that we did microphone.
Okay.
It's really important to me that everyone hears what we're saying.
Lovely.
So I like that.
Okay, so I will have my mouthpiece in.
Okay.
And then again on the day we'll judge what speakers we use depending on the weather.
Yep.
We don't want it too windy.
Okay.
And then I will use the microphone and I'll pass it through. Do you want to be holding the microphone or do you just want me to hold it up to your mouth?
Probably you holding.
Yep, lovely.
Yep.
So I will whisper these words into your ears and you
Perfect.
will say them, then you do your I do's.
Lovely.
Then we've got our second reading, which is by Winnie and Grace.
Yes.
Which, though Winnie and Grace are children, yes?
Correct.
Yep. Okay, lovely. So I'll make sure I find them before. I'll arrive an hour before the ceremony, and I'll make sure I make myself known to these guys.
Yes,
or will
that's
they
fine.
be with
I'll
you?
pop that in the notes. I'll tell Glenn that too.
Right.
So he can make sure that they're
Perfect.
Maybe if he sits with them,
Oh,
because then they'll
perfect.
all be together. Does that make
Yes,
it easier?
that makes
for you?
it. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
But I will certainly walk around and make myself known to the wedding.
That's all right. She's tired.
Yes.
Oh, sweet girl. And so I'll make sure and if they're a little bit nervous, I can help them out a little bit and let them have a little play with my microphone
They'll love that.
and whatnot. And I've got a copy of their reading here, Why Do I Love You? So I'll have that on me as well. So if anything goes wrong with their material,
Yes.
I will have that on me also. And the same as Glenn's poem, which
Okay.
just pop that in your email as well, what Glenn's
The reading?
reading
Yes,
is.
no worries. That's
I
fine.
thought I had it here, but that's okay.
I've actually got all that together ready for you.
Perfect,
so-
lovely. And then we'll do the vows. So again, I'll hold the microphone up to your mouth and I'll whisper and you guys repeat after me. And then we'll do the ribbon ceremony. So this is where we'll involve Jessica Rose up to do the ceremony with us.
Great.
Do you want me to have the ribbon on us before
I think
arrival?
that's probably a good idea. Then we don't have, it's one less thing for us to worry about.
Yep,
so
lovely.
that would be
Okay, so
great.
I will use my own ribbons for that. I have my own ribbons. And what colour theme were you going with again?
Ooh, I'd probably like a silver.
Okay.
Silver?
Maybe a silver.
Yep,
Is that
silver's-
all right with you? That's fine.
Okay, silver's lovely. Okay, so I'll just write that down here. Silver for the ribbon ceremony, and that I will be bringing the ribbon with me. Lovely. And then we've got Sandra, who's doing a reading.
Yes.
Is the third reading. And what's Sandra's last name?
That's Sandra Hilton.
Yep, and who is she to you guys?
She's a great aunt.
Okay, lovely. And also, I'll get Glenn to introduce me to Sandra
Perfect.
on the morning. I feel like I need to get to know Glenn
I know.
right now. Glenn is a very busy man.
Lucky he's a close cousin.
He sounds lovely. I can't wait to meet him. So, and then we've got Kobe and Mason, who are our nephews, and they'll be bringing the rings up.
Yes.
And then we'll do the ring ceremony. And then we'll do the signing. Now, with the signing of the sheets, are you going to be supplying your own table, or again, would you like me to bring that for you?
Maybe that's something that you could bring.
Yep, I can bring that. It's fine.
I do have some things that I would like on the table.
Yep.
So again, another job for Glenn.
Yes.
I'll get him to bring that on the day. I've
Lovely.
just got some floral arrangements I'd
Perfect.
like to
Yep.
have.
Is your florist doing that? Or
Yes.
okay, so will your florist be there?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So get Glenn.
But he's doing all the drop arounds and he's picking all the flowers up and taking them to the boys. He's bringing flowers to me and picking up that sort of stuff.
Lovely, okay.
So he'll have that at
Yep.
the ceremony.
Lovely. Okay, if you just, again in your email, just add a description of what it is you want on the signing table.
Yes.
and I'll get all that organised because, again, I'm going to arrive in an hour early.
And
I'll
you'll
have all
have
that
it.
set
I
up.
just want a white tablecloth.
Perfect, that's what we
Okay,
have.
great.
So when we are here, so you'll have Philip on this side, you on this side, your guests out there, me here. Would you like to go to the left or to the right to sign?
I'm feeling like it's over there.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So we'll do that. And I will bring that. So let me just write that down here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
So close now.
It is honestly, when I got married, it was just the best day ever.
Did it from now, this point, did it go so quickly?
No, because you know why? My celebrant at the time told me to stop and breathe.
Oh.
So he came out to me just before I arrived with my sisters and my parents. And my husband, now husband, fiance then, he was in the walkway and I was just behind the door. So we were so close. He wanted to walk down with his mum and dad.
Yeah.
So he walked first and then my celebrant came out and she stopped everything. No one's moving. I want you to have 2 minutes to yourself.
That is fantastic.
And I was like, okay. So I got myself together and she goes, and you take your time. And this is what I want you guys to do as well. And I'll have that conversation with you when you arrive. Yes. just to enjoy and relax and have fun. Because you know what? This is the only time that or you may have it again, but you're the king and the queen. You are going to have everybody.
I like that.
Everybody is there for you. The reason they're there is because they love you. They want to see you. They don't want to see you rush down the aisle and nervously sit. They're there. They're listening. And there's so much love in the air that it's just all happy.
Oh, I'm so glad you've said this now, Leah, because I feel like everything's a frenzy at the moment. I feel like this is making me stop
we will
now.
slow it down. So you go as fast as you like, as hard as you like leading up to it. That's fine because when you arrive, I'll come and meet you. Mm-hmm. Calm down. We'll have a little check of the makeup, check of the hair. I gotcha.
Okay.
And then I'll come back up.
I'm so glad we've got you.
And then I'll come back up to you, Phil, make sure you're okay. Make sure no one's got their phones on because we set a no phone ceremony. No phone ceremony. Make sure everyone's got their phones off.
I don't mind after the ceremony, when even at the signing part.
Yeah.
But I just want everyone to be in the moment.
100%.
I just feel in life we're not in the moment enough anymore.
Yep.
And there's plenty of time. I mean, I love a photo, I love a selfie, I love everything, but just for that half an hour, just be in the moment and then go nuts.
I will crack the whip when I get there. So
Excellent.
This is why I come an hour early because I'll see those sneaky aunties with their phones going, oh, don't listen to that celebrant. But I will say, as a sign of respect for you guys, we don't want phones at the ceremony. But please feel free to have them afterwards when we do the signing of the register because it is something you want to capture and those memories are forever, especially if they're in photo form.
Yes.
So I will make sure that is all.
Great.
You have nothing to worry
It's
about.
in hand with you, Leah.
It is in hand. It is in hand. Okay, so we'll do that. So we'll just do a quick run through of where everybody is standing. We'll come back and then we'll do a final little doodle-loop.
Okay,
Welcome.
so do you want me to start back from like the walk
Excuse me. Yep, so we'll start back there. So I will come with you. So you stand there, Philip. I'll come with you.
We might just leave the kids
How
out
far
of
do you
it.
think the walk is?
Well, I think I'm probably coming in sort of from this direction. This is probably a good, maybe actually a little bit.
Have you actually been to the gardens and
yeah.
timed it for the music-wise?
Haven't timed. Well, I've timed me walking.
Okay.
So if I have to start slowing down,
So you just find your
I'm
favourite
walking
song.
to the beat of the music.
Okay, so the song that we've got organised, which you've said to me already,
Yes.
just practice walking with that song
Okay.
and how fast your steps go, and because you don't want to get to the end of the aisle and the song's still got a minute and a half to go, because that just interferes with the music and the feel, and this is the beginning of your whole day, so take your time. But I'll be there to walk you through it, so it's fine.
Right.
So I'll come over to you when you arrive.
We're all here.
Hey Chloe, how you going? How's your makeup?
Freaking
How's your... No, we're not freaking out. We're in
Oh,
love.
that's right. We've had our moment.
We
haven't
are in
We're
love.
relaxed. Okay.
No freaking out. So we'll do this.
Yep.
I'll go up and I'll see Philip, and then I'll give you a little sign.
Yep.
To the music man, and then you'll be able to. Will you be able to hear it from where? Yep. So you'll be able to hear it. So we'll give you a little sign that it's all good to go.
Okay.
Take your time.
Yep.
Deep breaths. Send the kids first, and then you.
Okay.
And then I'll come up to you, Philip. Yes. How you going? You nervous?
Very nervous.
Okay, so you're about to see your beautiful wife to be for the very first time.
Yep.
So make sure there's no boogies on your face, hair's in place,
Not.
phones given to the groomsmen.
Yep.
We don't want them accidentally ringing some of those silly
Yes.
people in the crowd that think, oh, let's ring him now. Not a good idea. So we'll give your phone to the groomsmen, make sure that's all good. we'll check with the Kobe and Mason that they've got the rings.
Yep.
So they will be over here with Glenn. So we'll check
Okay.
that they've got the rings, Kobe, Mason.
Yep.
I'll make sure I find out where Winnie and Grace are.
Yep.
Sandra
Where they're sitting.
and Glenn,
Yep.
where they're all sitting for their readings. And then, oh, that's another thing, Chloe. So when you arrive with the kids, so you'll have Kobe and Mason and daughter,
Yes.
Jessica Rose, and then one of your nieces.
Yes.
Where do you want them to sit? Do you want them to sit down?
I'd probably on my side if they
Yep.
the front for
Yeah, rather than being actual grooms people.
Yeah, I'd probably
take a
just
seat.
want it to
Yeah.
keep an eye at the front.
Yep.
And if Jessica wants to come up,
Yep.
but she'd probably be happy with the kids. I think if we just make a point of the front row is
Yes.
kept
Left.
for them.
Perfect. Okay. Yep. That's a good idea. So we'll welcome them here. You can give them a little
Yep.
cuddle, a little kiss hello, and then I'll guide them back to the chairs. And being kids, we don't want them standing the whole ceremony. And if they get up, we're not going to stop them because I think it's awful when someone stops them. Like that's part of life. It's part of love. They're kids, and that's why we have them because we love them. Okay. So we'll start the music. They'll come down, sit them down, and then I'll get here and just face your bride and
Yep.
we'll get started. All right. So have a little run through and off we go. Chloe, the music has started. Dun, dun, dun. Certainly won't have a trampoline in your way on the day.
I'm feeling very nervous right now. Probably. I'm trying to walk slow, but I think it is a bit further on the day.
further on the day, that's
anyway,
perfect.
I'm here now.
You're here now. So you'll come and you'll greet the children. So just pretend that the children are there.
Yep.
Lovely, lovely. And then I will grab the children. Cuddles and give you a kiss and blah, blah. And then I'll come bring them down here to sit down. Have you got parents or...
Yeah, I think that.
Or they'll just be allocated seating. So I'll make sure that there's four seats available.
Then the parents can sit in the next row, and then they'll be sort of there to look after the children.
Sure. Okay, so I'll make sure when everyone arrives that there's 4 seats available
Yes.
for the children. So I'll sit them down and then I'll bring back here this way. And then we'll get started. So I won't read exactly what we're going to do on the day, but we'll just roughly go through it all. So you two, will you be holding your flowers through the ceremony?
I think I'd like to.
Yep. Okay, lovely.
I love what I've chosen. So.
Okay, lovely. And you can just have your hands as they are, or
On my back.
if you just feel the sudden urge to want to hold hands, just give me the little...
Throw the flowers. Ravi's hand.
And you just go for it. Because you know what? There's so many traditions for a wedding, but this is your day.
Yes.
And if you guys feel like you want to hold hands, go ahead because you're about to be husband and wife.
Yeah.
So we'll do welcome, hello friends and family of Philip and Chloe. We've already asked you all to turn your phones off. And we'll do ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today at the Royal Botanical Gardens, blah, blah, blah. As an authorised celebrant, blah, blah, blah. Go through that. And then we'll ask Glenn to come stand up and he will do the first reading. So the readings on this side, opposite
like
to the
the
table.
readings on that side, table on that side.
Yep. Now, would you like them to use the microphone for their readings?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So I'll ask Glenn up, give him the microphone. All good. He'll do his reading. We'll come back here. And then I'll just do a little story on how you guys met at your gaming conference.
Yep.
How you first fell in love. And then we'll go to the I do's. So I will go. Do you want to go first, Chloe, for the I do's?
Oh, what would you like?
Doesn't worry me what you want.
Yeah, I would love to go first.
Okay. And we'll see on the day if you're nervous, we'll just flip to you and flip back and forth. There's no rules, that's fine. So we'll just do Chloe, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end you just say,
I do.
yep. I will say that and then I'll move to this side. And I'll do Philip. Do you take Chloe, blah, 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 blah.
I do.
Lovely. And then we'll have our second reading by the 2 little girls, so Winnie and Grace. We'll welcome them up. Come back over here. I might stay with them.
That's probably
During
best,
the reading rather
They
than
might
leave
just
them.
need some help with some wording.
Yep, lovely. So I will, I'll stand back, but if they need my assistance, I'll step forward, but I'll stay over here
And
with
they'll have
them.
met you, so
Yes.
And you tell them that if they're struggling with anything, to just refer to you.
Lovely,
And you'll
yep.
help them along.
Perfect. So I'll do that. So we'll stay here with them. They'll do their reading. Are they both reading or just one?
They're both reading.
Okay, lovely. And then it comes time to the bells. So in this bit here, there's some legal words that has to be done. So these, when I say these words to you, you have to repeat them word for word.
Okay.
The other bits, if there's the ones we did before. If there's a few words that are out of whack, it doesn't matter. But these ones here are the legal words. So I will, and this is, I've sent this all to you as well, so you can have the email too. So I'll just say, I call upon the persons here present, and then you.
And I say, do I say that?
Correct.
I will go, I'll call upon the persons here present.
Correct. So
Okay.
yep. So I will go through all of that.
Okay.
And then I'll move to your side. Same thing. So I call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
Oh, you guys got this. It's like you've been here and done it before. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll perform the ribbon ceremony. So, and you guys want me to do the ribbon ceremony.
Yes.
And we're going to involve your daughter in the work.
Yes,
So I'll call
yes.
her up to do that. And we'll perform that here. So it's just pretty much holding hands. And then we'll get Jessica Rose to hold hands, correct? And then we wrap them all together. And then when you release your hands, the ribbon will be tied together forever in unity, just like your family.
Lovely.
Lovely?
Leah, that's just beautiful.
It's a really beautiful way to commit to each
I'm so
other.
glad that was part.
And it's a nice way to involve Jessica Rose as well.
Absolutely.
And she can use. She might even better use that ribbon in her wedding dress one day. How amazing!
Now I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, that's what this is the best. You know how many weddings I've done where I've had to hold back the tears? It's a learnt talent now to try and be it. But some weddings, so just get me.
You have to tell me the trick.
No way, we love the tears.
I hope you can have some tissues
You know what
on
the
the
best
day for
yeah,
me.
Oh yeah, and you know what the best thing is when they start crying.
You better.
Okay, then I will ask Kobe and Mason to bring up the rings. Kobe, is each boy going to have a ring for each?
I
So
actually
they will
think
know.
Kobe will look after the
Kobe will
rings,
look after
but they will
rings?
both come together.
Okay, lovely. So Kobe and Mason bring up the rings, and you will grab Chloe's ring,
Yep.
and you will grab Philip's ring.
Yep.
And then we'll do the repeat after me. Same thing.
Yes.
Chloe, I give you this ring. Whoops, make sure this is there. And then it's with these vows, ribbons, rings that both declared your love for each other. It gives me great pleasure to announce, husband and wife, you may kiss. Do you want me to say you may now kiss your bride, or you may share your first kiss as husband and wife, or whatever
I
words
don't
you
know. I
mind.
think I like the second one. I think it's
Second one as
yeah.
together.
Yep, you may
yeah.
share your first
So
kiss
it says
as husband and wife, and then I will move out of the scene so that it's just the both of you in the arch, and your photographer will take place.
Great.
And then I'll come back here. I won't come in between you again because now you're together as one. And I will just
We might
say,
stop kissing
oh,
later.
no, well, go ahead. We've got all day. No one else has anywhere to be. So you guys can kiss. And then I will say to your guests, we're just going to sign the registry, which will just be over here. And you may now grab your phones out if you want any photo opportunities. We'll move over here to your wedding, to your registry. And we've got Lindsay and Katie doing your witnesses.
Witnesses,
Yep, so I'll now invite Lindsay and Katie up. I don't need to make myself so known to them prior to the wedding.
Okay.
Because I'll just say, it's now
Invite
time
them
to
up.
come. Invite
Yep,
them
yep,
up.
yep.
You guys are here anyway, but
Yes,
both
yeah.
of you are here.
And they know that they're doing
Correct.
it. So.
Yep. And then I'll line out the piece of paper. You've already signed your intent to marry, so that's fine. The other ones, there's about 15 signatures in total, so 3, 3, 3,
Okay.
and then 3.
Okay.
So we'll get all those done, and then we'll step back, let the photographer take their photos, some photos with your daughter, family, whatever, and then we'll move back to the main stage. And then we'll have our final announcement where I'll say something like, could everyone make some crazy noise for the newest married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Go? Have another pash if you like. And then it's up to you what you guys want to do here. You can either stay and people can come up and greet you, or you can
I think I'd like
make
that.
your way
I think I'd
down.
like everyone to come up. I sort of feel like when you go to weddings, sometimes you rush out, and
Yep.
then you're gone for a couple of hours doing photos,
Yep.
and I want to see. I don't want to wait until the
Perfect.
reception. So I'm
good.
happy for everyone to
Okay,
come.
so I might say, if it's okay with you, Mr. and Mrs. Go would like everyone to come and see them. I'll step back, but invite them, because people sometimes at this stage don't know what the rules are for the wedding.
Yeah.
So I'll invite all your guests up to come and say hello, have some photos, and I'm going to find, if I remember off the top of my head, Katie to give your marriage certificate to.
Yes.
And that's it.
We're
Then
married.
you're married.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Leah, we
Such a
can't wait
day.
either.
Oh my God, it's going to be so good.
Oh, can't wait.
Okay, so next time we see you guys, it'll be the wedding of Chloe and Philip.